Good morning, YouTube fans. Just came back from the grocery store. Have a couple things here I wanted to show real quick. We're going to break in my new Nakiri knife that I talked about from Brandless. Picked up some peppers while I was there. They were on sale and they looked beautiful. Picked up some red peppers. And I just discovered, and I didn't know this before, that my excellent cutting board that I've had forever fits very snugly right in my sink. It slides from back and forth. It doesn't rock or anything. So we're going to use that today. I have a chicken sitting in here because I want to cut the back out of a chicken and cook a chicken, but I'm going to see if we can just get one excuse me, one video in here. And what I've done is I've taken several of these small bags. These are the small bags, like sandwich bags. And I mixed red and green peppers up in there. I have 2 of them. And I'm going to do the same thing today with these ones right here. Like I said, they were on sale. And then I'm going to put the individual bags right into a gallon Ziploc bag. Again, great value. Economically conscious. And I'm going to hand the camera over to my Dangerous Dan the cameraman. And he's just going to hold it there and remember that the zoom works, Dan. There's the button right on that. Alright, for doing a green pepper, make sure you take the sticker off. We're going to do that. These are stickers. This is a beautiful, nice, beautiful red bell sweet pepper. And the sticker is off. No, the sticker isn't off the green. And one thing I want to mention while we're doing this is get yourself a nice Dixie cup, because these are seeds that are worth saving. So I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Alright, this is my Nakiri knife. Beautiful knife, well balanced, and I know he's just going to be very, very sharp. So I'm going to end up chopping these up, actually like almost mincing them. But if you were making peppers, all you do is just take, oh, this thing is so sharp. Just cut right through there like that. Trying to be careful because this thing's so sharp I don't even want to cut myself. And just reach in there and turn that, and there's all your seeds right there. And I'm going to save those seeds because I'm going to like to grow some of these. And several ways you can do this as far as clearing out the white, which is the bitter. You can cut it in half because I'm going to end up mincing this one. But if you were making stuffed peppers, you just pop the top out and there's your lid right there. If you were making stuffed peppers, you can fill them with whatever you want. So we'll get rid of that, and then we'll just cut these right down the middle. This knife is so sharp, it's almost scary. Alright, and then you just take out the white. So there's that one. There's that one. Clip them right along the edge there. Try to be careful if you're cutting towards your hands. I happen to be pretty versed, so I'm not nervous about it. Yeah, until I cut myself. That's what happens when they say. Alright, now for mincing the green peppers, I love this knife. We're just going to take them and we've already got the white off of them. We're just going to hold them now, like that. We'll move him, get rid of those. And those are about the size that I want, and then we'll just take the knife, just like that. These are nice for when you're adding to cooking, and I add a lot of peppers to my spaghetti sauce, so I'll be happy to have these. I had several bags that were done up already, and then our power went out for 5 days, so all those got tossed, as well as quite a bit of frozen dinners and meats and everything else. But having the deductible on my homeowner's insurance, wasn't even any point in taking it in. Now those are very nicely done up. That was pretty easy. Look at that, those are so beautiful. I'm gonna taste a piece. Oh, it's nice and sweet, they're perfectly ripe. Love peppers. That's why I grow them. You can hear me munching. So we filled up half of that bag, and I'll put the rest in this bag. And I'm going to show you how to do the seeds up. This is a great little knife. You have a chopping board. Just be careful because this knife is sharp. I try never to rush when I'm cooking things, although I'm pretty efficient in the kitchen. Comes from my years of cooking, raising 3 sons. Cooking breakfasts on Sunday, just like you go out to the smorgasbord with. And again, you just want to just gently core him off. And again, get rid of the stalk. Give him a fast. Just like that. And just reach in with your fingers. And there's the seeds right there. And again, if I were making stuffed peppers, there's my top for that. But I'm not, I'm just mincing these. And we're going to cut them right along the rib. Just like that. You actually could cut them out, but that's another way to do it. Just cut them out and then you're done with them. Except I don't like to waste anything. Alrighty, and again, we're just gonna, that's our size that we want for mincing. These are beautiful peppers. It's fresh, they tasted so well, it's all I can smell now. Put them together. Slicing very nicely. Very happy I got this knife, a Nakiri knife, instead of having a cleaver. Alright, we're going to load this bag up. Put the rest in the other bag, and then I'm going to cut that green pepper and mix them in there, leaving a little bit of room because when I have the opportunity to get a yellow one, I'll throw a yellow one in there. I like the medley, it looks good on everything, and I'll pull them out for my salad. Just grab them right out of the freezer and they're good to go. They don't go to waste. People think that you can't freeze the peppers, but they're wrong. You can. Just like I freeze the strawberries and just like I freeze my blueberries. You get them economically and then they're good to go. So we got 2 half bags there. Do the same thing with this green pepper. If you were saving the seeds, and I'm not going to save the seeds from the green one, again, they're right there. Now you can reach in the green pepper and just break off the white rib, because that's the bitter part. I'm just going to take this one now and just slice them up. I'll get rid of the rib. Cut them down like that and get rid of the rib too. Same thing with this one. Just get rid of the rib. Slice them down. slice these in the size that I want. If you wanted real thin slivers, this is the thing to do. Look how nice that does. Just curve your finger and run the blade straight along your finger. That's the way to do that. Those are nice, real thin ones then. If you wanted to leave them like that. This is a wonderful knife. I'm very happy that I ordered this knife. You could just really get them thin as can be with this. Alrighty. This one's going to mince up nicely too. You could put a finger up to guide that blade, but I don't know that I'd recommend that. And you can use this knife in several different ways. And I'm sure somebody has a video out there showing the Oriental chefs doing their thing. They do some amazing things. Beautiful knife. Alright, so we're going to just take these and mix these in. Doing this over the sink. Try to, yeah, let's do about half in there. And half in this one as well. And you can scrape, this is one of those knives where you can just scrape everything up right along your board. I'm sure that's part of the reason why they did that. You turn the blade over. I probably shouldn't have scraped that, although this looks like this is very easily sharpened and resharpened. Alright, we're going to just close the bag and just give them a mix up, and there you go. You have some medley peppers. Get a yellow one and chop him up and then add them to the bag. Alright, now for the seeds, just going to take them over the sink again. Just drag your thumb right along those. You don't want too many wet pieces in there. You can hear them hitting the Dixie cup. Get a ton of seeds out of these. That's so many in there. I want to get that one piece out of there. I don't want that because they'll get moldy if they get too wet. And then we'll do the other one, same thing. Just run your fingers over it. Look and get any of the pieces out. And there you go. You got a whole bunch of seeds. Throw the cores away. I'm going to chop up the rest of these and throw them in the bag. Now what you do with the seeds, just let them dry, and especially in the wintertime, they'll dry pretty quick. Just let them sit on the windowsill after they're dried. What I do is I write right on top of my medicine bottles that are empty, and this is what I use my seed collecting, and then I'll put them in there with one of those desiccating little packages, or you can put in a pack of sugar or a pack of salt as a moisture retainer so that they stay nice for you. That's a great way to get fresh seeds for the season. And there's some dicing video there to show you what you do. And right over the sink so the mess isn't everywhere. Alrighty. Dan handed off the camera. And there we go. Those are nicely done up. I thank you for spending a few moments with me here. This is Gardening with Vincenzo in Vincenzo's kitchen. Remember, we can save this planet 1 yard at a time. Begin with your own. Alright, see you, YouTubers.